At the entrance of Ushu-Kur Iron Mine, I encountered Orblos, the wood elf from the Hlalu Council Manor. It seems that he's been stationed here as punishment for being a thief. He was rather unhappy to see me. Orblos. Can I remember Orblos? No, I can't. Hearing that he was a thief is vaguely familiar. Posted in this God's forsaken wilderness, and it's all because of you. Wait, is Orblos the guy whose house I now, live in? Because that's really funny if I... Hang on. Can I recall back? Hang on. Yeah! Orblos is the guy whose house I fucking took! When we had last left the Nerevarine, they finally joined back up with Neris Hardil of the Andothren Fighters Guild, wherein they were on the lookout for none other than Tholar Ondis, who had a courier that had suddenly gone missing. But, as it turned out, they were being held hostage by a couple of orc brothers, one of whom was imprisoned, and his release was part of a ransom for the release of the courier. However, the Nerevarine was able to deftly navigate the situation, lying to them all along the way, and freeing the courier. Now, it was time to go check on some iron mines instead, after all that. This is the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind, Tamriel Rebuilt. This is Morrowind Mondays. Welcome back. Zoop. There we are. Let us head on out. Let's go on over to... Well, actually, before we do that, maybe we should look around town just a little bit. Because, let me see here, gentle viewer at Nicholas Farrell, 5981, wrote in saying that we can buy a house, and I think actually reminding me that we can buy a house in Andothren. I'm not sure where we would do that, other than here, perhaps?
We welcome you freely, Outlander.
Huh, no, maybe not. Yeah, I'm not sure where we would buy one here. Maybe at the Imperial area? Nah, I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. Is there some kind of, homeowner's realtor or whatever? Is there a realtor? There's definitely a lawyer. Weaponsmith. It may as well have been a house with just a for sale sign in front of it that we haven't found or noticed, really. It could be this manor. Mathen Manor? I think that's within the realm of possibility. Yeah, I don't know where else we would buy it from. Because the only place I could think of that would have the authority to do it would be here. Alright, the Imperial Commission? Oh shoot, it's not even showing up on our radar at present. There we go. Okay. Oh, maybe this. Atreus Manor. No, I'm tripping. Vosny. Vendici. I mean, you know what? Couldn't we live in Vendici Manor? Are there still people in there? Yeah, did everyone... Oh, no, the Tong is still here. Okay. I mean, theoretically, we could just kill them. But they... I don't know, they might have use in a different quest arc or something later down the line. Who knows? Well, maybe the place at this end of the docks, right? Maybe that place may have something. The Commerce Building was in it, I think. Let's see here. Port Authority, yeah. Maybe? I don't know, that feels unlikely. Yeah, I'm not sure. Hlalu Retainer Apartments. Maybe that's it. Because I'm above a retainer now at this point. Yeah, what if I go over there real quick? Oh, shit. Yeah, let's go investigate that real fast before we head off to the iron mine. Just out of curiosity. Up here. Down this way. Good. Yeah, is this it? Do I get like a room or whatever? Oh. Hello.
Is there something
Sarali Baralam? How does it feel to be famous, Nerevarine? I don't mean to be a bore. I know you hear it all the time, but you're a hero for sure. And if everyone keeps thanking you and making a big fuss, well, can you blame them? I can't, but I am sad that you...
These shoes are killing me.
That you don't have anything else to say about your living here. Huh.
Welcome, friend.
Oh. Look at all these people here. Guide to Sadrith Moor? What do you have that for? Gosh. Damn, girl. You live like this? What the fuck? Your room is a fucking disaster. Do you have anything to say? You're an enforcer and retainer. Okay. Sure. What a fresh hell. Alright, let's get out of here. We need to go to, the Armun Ashlands. We can hit up Arvud, which I think we can take the Strider to Arvud, can't we? Let's see here. Oh, hell. Maybe it's to Manon and then to Arvud? Yeah, I think that's exactly it. Manon.
Where would you like to go?
Arvud. Perfect. And we've been out to Arvud before.
For you. Same low price.
This is where someone turned into a beetle. Alright. So from Arvud... Gosh, we still have our personality trained. Is there a temple in here? Is there a temple somewhere in Arvud? I don't fucking think so. We should have done it back in Andothren. Oh well, what can you do? Who needs personality? Oh, maybe there's like an Imperial cult shrine here. What is this? The bazaar? Holy shit, look at this little place. Oh my god, what is all this? I love it. Huh, cool. Alright, we'll investigate that at a later date. Let's head on out of here. And we need to go to west from the caravan town of Arvud, deep in the Armun Ashlands. Anything else? West of the caravan town. Okay, we don't have any further details. We could maybe ask about the mine here. Ushu-Kur Mine. They might know something. Hey. No? Okay. What about you? Oh.
Greetings, Dark Elf. I'm Nassaran Omaril, a caravaner. Say I don't normally hire outlanders, but I might have some work for you. I need someone who knows their way around in the wasteland and knows how to wrangle a stray caravan guar.
Oh god, I think I know what you're talking about. Okay. Sure, maybe while we're out there we can get a stray guar.
There are plenty of stray guars lost wandering in the Armun Ashlands. The beasts themselves are worth some gold, yes, but they often carry valuable cargo too. One can make quite a bit of money finding stray guar, or guars, and bringing them back to civilization. Are you interested?
Sure.
When you find a guar, bring it either to me or to my associate, Sarisa Manis, in the Armun Pass outpost. You'll be paid 500 drakes a head.
Okay. I wonder if we'll have now a unique interaction to have the guar follow us, or if there is, an additional requirement to this quest that we need, like, command beast or whatever it is. Ushu-Kur Mine.
The mine is beyond the hills to the west of here. I sometimes carry cargo and workers there.
Beyond the hills to the west.
Do you want something?
Okay. Oh gosh. My mouse. heck? What was that? Like, skipped over scanning. Hang on. Is there like an invisible crumb of dust or something? Or like a hair from the love dog, perhaps? Sorry. Okay. Alright. That feels good. A crumb of dust. Alrighty. Oh, look, it actually shows up on our fucking map. What a fool I am, huh? We didn't even need to ask about it. I will destroy 5 million beetles along the way. Why not? Beetles and poor Scrib. God. They just immediately explode into 3 parts. You know what? That's one of the things we have to concede with Tamriel Rebuilt. They don't yet have, as far as we have seen, maybe it exists somewhere, but they don't yet have like a small-ish insectoid creature that upon dying, it explodes. You know? They die in rather sensible ways. And it might well be as well. You could chalk it up to the fact that, perhaps they thought, oh, you know what? Although Scribs do actually explode into 3 parts, if not more, upon any time they die, it may be a little too jarring for players. They may think that this is a little too modded, right? If we just have bugs just exploding left and fucking right. Just every time you kill any of the Tamriel Rebuilt bugs, they explode into 7 different pieces, and you must travel across Morrowind, finding all 7 individual parts of the bug to assemble them. And at the end, you get a scrap of bug pulp that damages your fatigue for 10 seconds. Okay. Let's see. So this is it. Or something. Is it down here? Or were we meant to ascend from there? Oh dear, I think we were meant to ascend. Also, did you peep the 2 pack guar earlier? Let's turn our speedy boots back on. Okay. Is this it? Am I at the mines? Am I looking at mines right now? No. This is ninny milk. This is ninny milk. The milk of ninnies. Some scoom out here too. Okay, well. What a thrill. God, I can't help it. I have to enter ninny milk. Is there something cool in here? Oh God, they're gonna milk me. Okay. Whew. Okay, nothing worthwhile. What the hell? Is there like a bottomless pit in this place? What the fuck is that? What is ninny milk? Let's toggle the local map. I'm gonna quick save in case we round a corner and have to face 3 two-handed Terrys. Oh. An old gate. What the hell is that? Oh shit. Is that like the burning embers of a fire pit or something? Gosh, you blocked me, huh?
Surrender your life to me and I will end your pain.
Oh god.
Stupid!
Whew. Is this a dungeon filled with Mobrigosh? Or is it just a coincidence that they're all women? Okay. Let's continue through here. Cool. Oh yeah, it's just a fire pit. Place we could rest. Free money, free booze. Free skooma. Let's get a little pick going on. Money, salt rice. Oh, what's this? Guide to Sadrith Mora. It's very weird that it turned up twice, right? I mean, it's within the realm of possibility, but it's so weird that we found 2 of them like that. Loads of drugs. You know what? Should I just eat those drugs? God, yeah, I'm gonna eat them. Why wouldn't I? Okay. Oh, what is that? That's a glass bottle. Another old gate.
You will suffer greatly.
Yeah, I think it may well be like a... They don't seem as if they are Mabrigosh though, right? Mabrigosh wouldn't be like dressed up in regular clothing with bits of armor like this. Okay. It's probably just a regular gang. Okay. Take all that. Good. Nothing there. That is a dead end. How about underneath all this? A lot of booze. Wolf's blood wine. Oh, no, wait. That burdens me. I can't drink that. Steel Viper Mauler. Neat. Don't need it, though. Okay, have we looped around now? I think so. Right? Should I look down the freaky pit? Absolutely. Oh my god. Okay. It doesn't kill me. Alright, well done. Ninny milk. Cleared. Okay, so let's keep an eye out for this mine. I feel as though it should be like right underneath us here, huh? Or am I wrong about that? Oh, there's a banner. Oh, is this the mine? Oh, what the hell? Hey,
You've betrayed
Manit
the
Pal.
Watch your back.
What? What? By killing Ninny Milk?
Yet another Outlander. You are a plague, all of you.
What's up? What's the latest rumor?
Manit doesn't care about rumors. They are but ash.
He does. Manit Pal doesn't care about rumors. Okay. Who is Isha Nuran? Oh, it's your tribe.
We are an ancient tribe, Outlander. For over 3,000 years we have been here. The great houses think that we're dying, but we're not dead yet. Mibdinal Haz is our Ashkan, and Yan Ahe is our wise woman.
Okay. Well, good to know. Did you know that this is actually our mine? We haven't owned it for 3,000 years, but we probably paid more than 3,000 septums for it, if you know what that is. I'm from House Hlalu, by the way. I'm an asshole. Okay. Let's see, over here.
Where would you like to go?
Othris Rorivel.
That Manit Pal is bad for business.
Travel? Can I take, like, Donkey Kong-ass minecart rides, or what? Or am I traveling by way of Gwar?
I'm sorry, Sarah, but that madman Manit Pal is blocking me from taking anyone anywhere.
Well, what the hell?
I'm waiting.
Hey, what's up with you? Who's this dude?
See, I wish to
Oh,
be left
God.
alone.
Accidentally mouse scrolled when he talked to him. Freaked me the fuck out. Thought he started, like, wood elfing at me, and then, like, morphed into a weird, freaky creature, but it was just my hat. Whoa! Lyle Schnub, I lost my job at the Council Manor because of you. This is the place they sent me. Damn you. Damn you! Orblos? Come on! Who was Orblos? God, I don't even remember Orblos. The Council Manor? What did you do at the Council Manor? God, that was like a million years ago, Orblos. I don't even remember you, but I love that you're damning me nonetheless. Come on. Come on. Okay, I tried. If I ever find a stray caravan guar wandering in the Armun Ashlands, I should bring it to Saressa Manith in the Armun Pass outpost, or Nasiran Omaril in Arvud. I will be paid 500 drakes per guar. At the entrance of Ushu-Kur Iron Mine, I encountered Orblos, the wood elf from the Hlalu Council Manor. It seems that he's been stationed here as punishment for being a thief. He was rather unhappy to see me. Orblos. Can I remember Orblos? No, I can't. Hearing that he was a thief is vaguely familiar. Posted in this God's forsaken wilderness, and it's all because of you. Wait, is Orblos the guy whose house I now, live in? Because that's really funny if I... Hang on. Can I recall back? Hang on. Yeah! Orblos is the guy whose house I fucking took! Oh my god, that's even funnier that I forgot who he was. I was like, God, this guy's kind of familiar to me, but I just don't know why. Why do I recognize his name so vaguely and mysteriously? I fucking took his house after I got him kicked out of the city. I live in your fucking house, Orblos, you piece of shit. Eat my ass. Oh my god. What a fucking great game. Alright, company office. Oh. Wow. Well, let's go in here from the left. Whoa, look at all that. Well, what are you doing here?
Let's do some business,
Some
shall we?
company script. Wow, look how beautiful it is all laid out. Oh, because it's its own unique item. It's a set of 10. Some loaves of bread. Oh, man. Why is it that putting loaves of bread like this inside of a wicker basket looks so amazingly delicious and rustic and wholesome, right? You just want to sit by a fucking river like a fucking hobbit, chilling with your hobbit pals, eating this bread, and then your fucking wizard bro who smokes too much but is still kind of cool comes by and chills with you and has a slice too. I don't know, that's what I want to be doing every time I see bread in a wicker basket. That's what I want. Alright. Nivis Delomo.
This is the company store and warehouse. What do you want?
I want to barter.
I'm not gonna buy that skooma from you. Get rid of it, and then we can trade.
Tell me about Cyrodiilic brandy, I guess.
It's an invigorating and stimulating alcoholic beverage, distilled in Cyrodiil. It's imported and expensive, but it fortifies willpower and endurance, and has none of the unpleasant side effects of other intoxicants.
Right. Two of the more worthless stats for us. And really for everyone, endurance. Leveling it up temporarily. Okay, I want to see what you have. Let's drop the skooma right there. What the hell? You've got all kinds of weird shit. Veeg? Free Estates wine, Lotham. Oh, Tamika's Cellar fine wine. Bunch of eggs. Loramore spines. Whoa, what's a Loramore? A Grawl eyeball? Okay, sure. I'm gonna take back my drugs, if you don't mind. Yeah, check out all your crates of crap. Okay. Hello. What's up with you?
These clothes suit you well.
Oh, thank you, Jubble Orda. Wait a minute, I know you! Alright, Jubble Orda, I definitely... Look, everyone is here.
It's you! Ha! Ha 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 ha! Lyle Schnub! We gotta stop meeting like this. Sergio Tholerandis hired you on this gig too, eh? Well, there's plenty of work for both of us here. The miners are a bunch of criminal convicts, and the Armun Ashlands are a hostile place. Talk to Gelvu. She'll tell you what to do. Good to see you, Lyle Schnub. Truly.
Okay. Yeah, we've run into you a few times already. Jubble Orda greeted me. He has been hired to protect the iron mine by Tholerandis as well. Orda was quite amused to see me again. Well, I was amused to see you too, but not as amused as I was to realize who Orblos was.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
Okay. Hello, Gelvu. I'm here to do whatever I'm supposed to fucking do. My cousin sent you here, right? I'm Gelvu Ondis of House Lalu, and I am in charge of this mining operation. Welcome to the Ushu-Kur Mine, Sellsword. I hope you're ready for your orders. There's a lot of work to be done. Okay, well, how about your background? I'm Gelvu Ondis, scribe and house cousin of House Lalu. Councilman Tholerandis is my cousin. Okay, how about this no patience for incompetence situation? My noble cousin Sergio Tholerandis expects results from me. In return, I must also expect results from you. Tell me about Ondis, or Tholer, I should say. Sergio Ondis is the Lord of Andothren and a member of the Hlalu Council. He has seen it fit. Oh, it's a typo. He has seen it fit to make me the overseer of this iron mine. Ushu-Kur Mine? Tell me about it. Yes, this is Ushu-Kur Mine. We mine iron here. This place used to be an imperial penal mine, but House Lalu has been put in charge of the mine and its workers. I oversee the operations on the ground at the behest of my cousin, Sergio Tholerandis. Is it still a penal mine, though? It's the same workers, it sounds like. Okay. Well, tell me about Ishanuran, the tribe. They're the last of the nomadic tribes of the Armun Ashlands. They've made their camp to the southwest of here. Quite uncomfortably close, too. If it comes to it, we must deal with them decisively. Well, tell me about Mazde. It's a common type of salt rice beer. Cheap stuff. The miners like to drink it. Okay, orders. First, take this purse of 200 septums for your trouble of getting here. Second, perhaps you'd like to familiarize yourself with the mine and its surroundings before I give you your first assignment. Speak with the other guards stationed here, get to know them, and talk to the miners too. They are Imperial convicts, so don't get too friendly with them. When you're ready for further orders, let me know. Okay. Convict? This is an old Imperial penal mine after all. The workers have already served their time, but have opted to stay and work for House Lalu. Interesting. It is a good choice. We provide them with food and accommodation, and a salary too. It is a far better life than most people with their criminal history could ever hope for. Okay, sure. Yeah, I see where we're going. All right, yeah, I'm sure when you all bought and took over, you were just like, well, you all can work for us, or feel free to just leave. Hey, will we get free transport out here? Can you take us to, like, the nearest city? No, you're just out here in the fucking wasteland. Good luck. Or you could always work for us for this, right? Good luck restarting your entire life with absolutely nothing, starting from the middle of fucking nowhere. Okay. Thanks for serving your time. How about over this way? Got some hammocks. Okay. I mean, can we re-interview this person?
Let's do some business, shall we?
All right. Well, let's go around and I guess acquaint ourselves with everybody. Raw iron. I'm assuming the guards have nothing of interest to say, right? Convict?
Watch yourself around the workers. Never forget why they're here.
Oh, God.
Can I help you?
Okay. Once again, just to reiterate this, once again, we're witnessing Tamriel Rebuilt filling in the blanks, right? These sorts of Imperial-run mines and stuff existed in the core game. I can't remember if there's ever actually any that are, like, run by convicts, right? But certainly Imperial mines exist, and there are the ones run by House Lalu out by Caldera and whatnot, you know? We even had run-ins with them through our core game Lalu arc. But here they're sort of filling in the blanks in the connective tissue that you can very clearly see why, you know, House Lalu and the Tamrielic Empire would be good buddies in this regard, because they both have a vested interest in sort of exploiting this labor force, you know? And of course, the Tamrielic Empire, in trying to be a bit more egalitarian on the surface, they aren't openly just using, like, slaves, per se. They're not using slaves, they're using quote-unquote slaves, right? People who are prisoners that work for free and can't do anything else but work for free, you know? And now I'm curious if they caught them up in like a catch-22 situation, now that we've traded hands, wherein these people can't really, right? They say that they have a choice, but how much of a choice do they really have? Okay.
Yes?
Old Cassius. I ain't seen you here before. This is the Ushu-Kur Mine. My name is Old Cassius. I'm one of the miners here. What do you want? Tell me about the mine. I've lived and worked in this mine for so many years that I've lost count. What's your background? They call me Old Cassius. I came to this mine as a criminal convict, but nowadays I'm free. Mining is the only job I know, so I've stayed. Right. Convict. I stole a loaf of bread. I got caught and sent here. That happened a long time ago, my boy. Uriel Septim had just been crowned the emperor. That means I have to have been here over half a century, doesn't it? Seems like a harsh sentence for stealing bread. Okay. Seems like a harsh sentence. Well, that wasn't all I did, you see. I was a page boy in the household of this one baron in Cyrodiil. I stole the bread from the baron's pantry, and you know there's no point in stealing bread if you've got nothing to put on it. So, I also stole some lard, some cheese, and smoked ham, and all that greasy food made me awfully thirsty. So I also grabbed a bottle of the baron's finest wine to wash it all down. That doesn't sound that serious. Alright, I've heard enough. That doesn't sound that serious. Oh, this was only the beginning. You see, as luck would have it, the Baron's chef caught me red-handed in the pantry. I wasn't about to go to jail, so I punched him square on the jaw. The chef fell down, I stepped over him and ran away. That's assault, isn't it? Quite illegal. I have a feeling that's not all you did. All right, I've heard enough. Okay, what else did you do? You are correct. After I ran away, I went and hid in the woods that surrounded the Baron's manor. Now, those woods were considered the Baron's private property. No one was supposed to go there without his permission, let alone live there. I made a little camp, cutting down the Baron's trees for firewood and poaching his elks and pheasants for food. You see how these small crimes start to add up. Okay, what happened next? Well, winter was coming, and it was getting awfully chilly. I had to get some warmer clothes. One day a carriage came down the forest road. I thought to myself that those rich people probably had some nice furs to spare. So I stood on the road and waved them to stop. Sure enough, a lady dressed in a fancy fur cloak stepped out of the carriage. It was none other than the Baron's wife. I persuaded her to give her cloak to me, along with her jewels. And then what? Now, the Baron didn't take kindly to his wife being robbed. He sent his men and hounds into the forest to capture me. I couldn't let that happen, so I made a large bonfire to distract them. This fucking rocks. I figured the smoke would distract the bloodhounds, you see. It did, but unfortunately the fire spread. Soon the whole forest had gone up in flames and the Baron's manor with it. A bad day indeed. There was nowhere to hide anymore, so that's when they finally caught me and sent me here. Thank you for telling me your story. Was any of what you told me true? Was that true? Not a word. Amazing. Convict? You've already listened to my story. I've done the same. I've done the time they gave me. But mining is the only profession I know. So I've stayed here. Latest rumors? One of the deep tunnels collapsed and flooded. Poor Joscus's body is still down there. You need me to run up to it and dispose of body? Joscus? His body is still somewhere down in the flooded tunnel. The one where those strange glowing mushrooms grow. Gelvu Ondus told us not to go down there to fetch Joscus's body. Doesn't want any more of her miners dead. And she'll wait for some other fool to do the job. Volkard was with Joscus when the accident happened. Hasn't been the same since. Blames himself for the boy's death, no doubt. Tell me about Maste? Mix it in a bowl with some bread and you've got a nice gruel. Oh, cool. Little advice? Don't touch any of the iron. The Hlalu won't like it. Okay. Good talk, man. Okay, we could go into the miners' quarters, but maybe we check everything in this area first before we go into a different area.
What
Hello.
was that?
Gildarian? I ain't seen you here before. This is the Ushu-Kur Mine. My name is Gildarayan. I'm one of the miners here. What do you want? Who are you? What's your background? My name is Gildarayan. I'm a miner. At His Imperial Majesty's pleasure. We're all criminal convicts, you see. Convict? The boys seem to think I'm here because I killed and ate a relative of mine. I wish I had. At least then I would have done one interesting thing in my life. In truth, I'm here for fraud. I used to work in the Bririca Bank, you see, and got caught granting bogus loans which I cashed myself. Quite boring, isn't it? The cannibal story would have been much better. Tell me about the mine. That's where we are. Okay, fair enough. Well, there's the glow shroom. Whoa, they have a whole fucking lift here. Cool. Okay. Some unwatched raw iron. Oh shit. Oh, I just took it. Okay. I thought I would open up the iron or whatever. But yeah, I just fucking took it. All right, I'm just going to eat it real quick. There we go. No problem. Okay. Great. Shego's shelf. Oh shit. Okay. What's up?
This
Full
is
card?
most unsettling. Leave me.
I ain't seen you here before. Maybe you should get the hell out of this mine, stranger.
Tell me about yourself being a convict.
I ain't telling you what I did to get shipped here.
Tell me about Joscus.
I don't want to talk about it.
How about some advice?
My only advice to you is that you should leave this accursed mine.
How about Mazde?
Believe it or not, but I prefer not to be drunk when I'm digging tunnels 100 feet underground.
Tell me about the mine.
Nothing I would tell you about. Get lost. Rumors? Okay, same. Well, can I admire you up a bit? Oh, God. Hey, there we go. Hey, there we go. All right, tell me about your past as a convict. I've already done my time. It doesn't matter what I did now, does it? I'm a free miner. The pay is miserable, though. How about... tell me about the mine. The Empire used to run this place. Now the Hlalu are in charge. Meet the new boss, same as the old boss. Latest rumors? No one wants to talk about it, but we haven't discovered any new ore veins in ages. And if there's not enough iron to make a good profit, the Hlalu will have no use for us. Can I admire you even higher? Oh, okay, nothing new. Fair enough. God, that shroomage is enormous. Okay, you know what? I take it back. For this type, it's enormous, right? But come on, we're in fucking Morrowind. There's enormous shroomages everywhere. What am I saying?
Say, I find
Warning.
it most interesting right now.
Warning, do not enter. Mine shaft flooded. Risk of death. Good God, man. Okay. I'm sure we'll have a quest to go in there before long. Okay, let's go into the other section then. Miner's quarters. Algus.
I only have a few moments.
Another day, another 100 piles of ore. What is it? Tell me about your past as a convict. I've done stupid things ever since I was a kid. Thefts, robberies, drunken fights. There's this one time I stole a horse, and I don't even like horses. It's no wonder I ended up in here. Joskus? Didn't you hear about the tunnel that collapsed and flooded? It killed him. Trier says that the Hlalu are to blame, but old Crassius swears it's something unnatural that caused the collapse. Latest rumor? Some of the miners are worried that the Hlalu are going to replace us with slaves and have the Empire ship us back to Cyrodiil. Trier has vowed not to let that happen. Not yet, anyway. Right. Yeah, this is the interesting thing as well. I love this aspect of it, right? Because once, like we said, Tamriel Rebuilt is doing a very fucking good job yet again of expanding upon hints of really cool things that could have existed in the core game, but they didn't have the time nor the scope in the core game to necessarily cover it, right? Just stuff that you can't pick up from the world building and all that. Tamriel Rebuilt is finally digging into and actually, like, giving us exposition and quests and sort of agency within that world rather than just sort of observing it like we had said through world building. What's going on here is we're seeing, like, the big reason why the Empire would also be into House Hlalu economically speaking, right? Of course, they wouldn't need to be, like, in good with a great house necessarily, right? Once Morrowind has been conquered by the Tamrielic Empire, they could and did just set up mines and stuff and have their own convicts and shit mine everything up, right? But we can see this way, and like we said in the core game, we certainly alluded to it at points, where the Tamrielic Empire, they can say on the surface that they're against slavery, but at the very least, being most generous to the Tamrielic Empire, slavery is still legal in Morrowind, so they may as well make use of it, but they don't want to use it publicly and openly, right? They still want the politics of them being opposed to slavery, right? Thus, they will operate through a proxy, through Great House Hlalu, and in this way, they're useful. They get all of the labor. Meanwhile, they potentially have to pay less to House Hlalu by going through House Hlalu for the same reasons, right? Because where would this iron end up? Either reinforcing House Hlalu, or they just sell it to the Empire or whatever, right? In this way, you can still sort of
via House Hlalu, there are ways in which the Empire could work in tandem with them and make use of slave labor, right? When they can no longer justifiably have convicts working for them in this sense. Huh. Okay. Very interesting. Little secret. Gildarin got sent here because she ate her cousin, and she didn't even wait for him to be properly dead first. Or that's what Cassius told me. He might have been lying. Trier says I mustn't believe everything the old man tells me. Okay, sure. Yeah, very fascinating dichotomy here. And like I said, I'm glad that we are getting to, like,
You're
explore
on your
it.
honor. Don't press your luck.
Alright, so this is Trier. You're one of the guild mercenaries that the Hlalu have hired to supposedly protect us, huh? I'm Trier. Let me be straight with you, Lyle Schnub. You're not welcome here. I see through the Hlalu's lies. You're here to keep us miners in check, to beat us down when should we try anything. What's your background? I'm Trier, a miner and a convict. Tell me about your life as a convict. We're all criminals in the eyes of the Empire, branded for life. Take old Crassius, for example. He's been here longer than any one of us. Served his time years ago. But why else could he go now? But where else could he go now? He has no family left. No home, no possessions. All he knows is mining. So his only choice is to stay and work. Why are you here? I killed a man. Could you elaborate? I could, but I won't. Ooh, I want to hear more. Convict. Could you elaborate? I already told you why I was sent here. I killed a man. I killed him in anger. It's been 8 years since it happened, and I have had a lot of time to think about what I did. I've come to believe that my anger was justified, but the killing wasn't. That's all I have to say to you at this time. This is so remarkably fucking, like, nuanced and fucking good. Right? This is such a great way of looking at, like, criminal reform. But fuck, this is what I mention all the time in fucking, like, a lot of our playthroughs, let alone Morrowind Mondays, wherein, like this is incredible. Like, when was the last time you even remarked on this, that it is such a missed opportunity in Elder Scrolls games, at least the ones that I've played so far. It's such a missed opportunity that there's never really any thorough exploration of the one commonality between every single Elder Scrolls character, right? That being that you begin as a prisoner, right? There could be a very good look at, like, criminal reform, what it's like to be a convict or a felon, or, like, someone who was in some way taken and incarcerated or whatever, or anything like that. You know, they have very little interest in exploring that, right? When I feel like it's ripe for opportunity and exploring, you know, weird fucking injustices of, like, abusing the labor of people who are incarcerated, and sort of the ways in which, like, a system can be rigged against the formerly incarcerated. It can be rigged against them to, like, keep them, I don't know, keep people like that down, in a sense, right? Keep their opportunities limited in a way, right? This is doing that. We're getting it right here through this guy. I don't know how much we'll get from this, but even this little acknowledgement is fucking incredible, right? And as well, great with Cassius too, who also kind of did it, but was more, I don't know, more subtle, more accepting of his fate. Whereas Trier just fucking says it. Dude just fucking says it, like, right on. Holy shit. Okay. Let's see. Convict again. I killed a man in anger. My anger was justified, but the killing wasn't. Okay. How about Ishanuran? I've got no quarrel with those natives. How about Joskus? His body is still somewhere in the flooded tunnel. Volkard blames himself for the boy's death.
He should blame the Hlalu instead. He should blame Gelvulandis. We knew those tunnels weren't safe, but she wouldn't listen. Okay. God, we're getting too close to House Hlalu business, wherein I'm feeling compelled to continue along the lines of our character and be a piece of shit, right? Just as we had in the core game, right? We were very fucking true blue House Hlalu, or true yellow, I guess. House Hlalu for life, right? Huh. God, we have to do it, don't we? We have to be a piece of shit again. Azura, forgive me. I have to go back to the old me. Mazte. No, I'd rather keep my wits about me. Unrest in Cyrodiil? Civil unrest in the Imperial City. Good. It can crumble to bloody dust for all I care. Ushu-Kur Mine? Yeah, that's right. You're in the penal iron mine of Ushu-Kur. The Empire shipped us here in the middle of damn nowhere, and forgot that we ever existed. Now we work for the Hlalu, I guess. God, this is so good, dude. Oh my god. I can't believe it. Was it not just like a couple weeks ago that I was remarking on like, oh yeah, it's such a missed opportunity that Elder Scrolls so rarely ever wants to like interact with the one crucial commonality between all of its protagonists like ever, right? It's very rare that there's ever anything like that when it's ripe for opportunity, especially like, right? Fucking the Tamrielic Empire is established as like the perfect kind of villainous entity in that regard, you know? The sort of bureaucracy and I don't know, empire status that they've got going on. It's perfect. It's the setup is so ideal for so many stories within this realm, and it's amazing that they very rarely, if ever, even touch on it. Okay.
What?
Milor
now?
or Myler.
I ain't seen you here before. This is the Ushu-Kur Mine. My name is Miller. I'm one of the miners here. What do you want?
I heard that you all are convicts. Can you tell me about that?
Me? A criminal? No, I'm here to work off a debt to Sergio Tolerandis. It's not glamorous, but it beats being, dead.
Is that true? Yeah, I guess so. Persuade him up. Doesn't have anything else to say. Okay. Well, it definitely sounds like we're going to have a run-in with both the lower level here, the flooding, potentially uncover or cover up some sort of malpractice. And I think... Gosh, sorry, doing that last Dunmer voice got me. I thought I was in the clear for my my cough, but still got a little bit, I guess. But it sounds like we're going to have run-ins with the Ishanuran Ashlander tribe as well. God, and we're going to be a massive asshole. I think. All right, we're going to play this really evilly. Okay. Well, I suppose when next we return, we will speak with cousin Andis, Gelvu, and we will carry out the horrible will of Great House Hlalu. Probably, honestly, seemingly the most villainous of every Great House, right? But man, it's good to be kind of back into this vibe of analyzing House Hlalu in this way, and their position, and their relation to the Tamrielic Empire. And we're doing it through the lens of the Fighters Guild, of all things, incredibly enough, right? Amazing. It's kind of amazing the ways in which the two factions are, like, carrying out proxy labor and everything, right? Everything is done via proxy, rather than the Tamrielic Empire necessarily being directly involved anymore. They proxied out the labor of the mine to House Hlalu, and rather than House Hlalu sort of taking care of the issues within the mine themselves, they're contracting it out to the Fighters Guild, which is a Tamrielic Empire chartered faction, right? God, it's so well done. It's so well done. But, I mean, you know, it owes up to the fact that, like, the Tamrielic Empire is such a well-written, like, institution filled with, like, so many degrees of, like, hypocrisy and bureaucracy and just other bullshit. And then, as well, Morrowind's great houses layered on top of that being their own sort of flavor of that same bullshit in different varieties and all that. It's incredible. It's amazing. All right. When next we return, we're speaking with Gelfu. However, if you'd like to stick around, we will be doing a little bit of reading. And what shall we read this time? But how about... Let's see. Well, I'm a little worried to read Orcsurance still. I'm a little worried about that. How about this book on knife fighting? Yeah, 2 stances on knife fighting. Great. If you'll excuse me, I am going to take a quick drink here. Apologies. All right. Sorry about that. That's a fairly short read. 2 stances on the art of knife fighting. Galeni Rothrilis, knife scholar of Mournhold. Knife fighting is one of the high arts, alongside poetry and philosophy. A combat with daggers is not an exercise of personal bravado or a way of settling tawdry disputes. It is a demonstration of principles and a form of moral instruction for the masses. All other physical contests are by their nature unequal. In wrestling, one fighter is bigger and stronger. In a sorcerer's duel, one participant has a greater innate grasp of magicka than the other. But in an unarmored knife meeting, all that matters is speed, which is a matter of pure will and moral clarity. Yeah. And knowledge of the appropriate attacks, dodges, and feints. When both knives are equally long and sharp, they confer no inherent advantage, becoming merely a physical extension of the will of the fighter. This is fucking amazing. Both combatants being of sound body, the only true edge is found within their spirit. All blade motions have been codified by the Guild of Dagger Lads, and it is up to the knife wielders to familiarize themselves with these laws. God, will we ever meet these Dagger Lads or whatever the fuck? Holy shit. Master the theory and victory will be yours, every time. This is a holy principle in our lands. Why do you think Lord Vivek commanded a blade before taking up the spear? The Hlalu reject our stances and mock the ordered traditions of combat. It is their folly, as they are forced to improvise what we have committed to memory. They favor the reverse grip, the posture of the backstabber, which for us is only deployed by amateurs or the purist masters. It adds strength to the blow and conceals the attacker's motions, but it must be wielded with exceptional skill, or the wielder risks cutting themselves and defeating their own efforts. See how the knife fight holds a mirror to flawed ideologies? Anonymous Dagger Lad, Narcissus. A knife fight at close quarters is an exciting thing to experience. It's exciting to watch, too. And if you're as good as I am, you can make a pile of money doing it. All sorts flock to our duels. Rich and poor, native and outlander, soldiers even, folks who fight for a living themselves and think nothing of it. And they'll pay to watch us face off. Do you know why? It's the meeting of two forces. It's the 100 different skills you need, beyond the obvious nimble fingers. Our pious cousins are right about one thing. There's a poetry to it. But while for them, it's all rote stanzas in some dead language, for us, it's improvised, free-form verse. People aren't like those Dwemer cogmen you see children
throwing stones at during the harvest fair. They have their own ideas and approaches. God, I would love to see Dwemer Cogman getting stones thrown at them. Some are braggarts, looking to show off. Some get into the knife fights just because they want an excuse to hurt someone. Some have a death wish. These things come out in the way they fight, and 2/3 of the duel is about figuring out what kind of fetcher you're fighting against, while giving nothing away about yourself. That last bit is important. Whoever masks their intent best wins 9 times out of 10. Here's a tip for free. If you know you have to fight someone, get to know them first. Buy them a sujama and talk about the old days. If they're a sensible, suspicious type, then you'll have to settle for spying on them as they go about their business. Learn their reactions, and learn what they're looking for. Become their friend if you can. Then, when the time comes, cut them for being so foolish. Never fails. Backstab them. Right. Good lord. This is so amazing. It's written with the same energy of that one fucking, like... It was a couple years ago now that it really blew up with people laughing about it. The guy who did the, like, self-defense videos and stuff where he's, like, disarming attackers or whatever, right? It has a similar energy to that dude. Do you know what I'm talking about? Where he, like, disarms someone with a gun, someone with a knife. He's, like, doing all this ridiculous stuff, right? It has that same energy. Amazing. Okay. Very well. When next we return, we're speaking with Gelvu. We're going to carry out some horrible thing. Until next time, please take care of each other.